Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host. The new Black.
All right, man. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks so much to another episode here of Crypto in the Morning. I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll, man, as we are going to be talking about a cool brother that's doing some stuff here in crypto land. And so I want to introduce you guys to one of those things that's going on. While you guys are connecting, I'm still trying to get everything set up so we can rock and roll. Go and let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country you might be connecting from here today. We love to know just how far our reach is, how far we go across this thing called the internet, this World Wide Web. And then also, if you are a believer, you're a believer in the path to financial freedom, being one of those ways, being through crypto. Go and put in the console #crypto. Now, just yesterday, which was Halloween, today's episode is being broadcast on November 1st. Just yesterday was the birthday, right? Was the anniversary, was the birthday, the born day, whatever you want to say, for Bitcoin. And so we begin to understand why Bitcoin was created in the first place. And I say it was actually created to bring financial equality, right? Financial equality, to break down all the barriers to entry as it relates to third-party organizations. And Bitcoin has stood the test of time for 13 years. Everybody put in console 13. That's right. And today, the 13. That's a good number, right? 13 is a good. I don't know why. Somebody that do with the numbers and stuff, y'all let us know why 13 is a good number. And we got 13 people watching too right now. That's interesting. Right. 13 is a pretty big number. So it hit the 13th year of Bitcoin being in existence, and it's still standing. Now, we did a comparison, I believe, of 10 years ago, or maybe it wasn't even 10 years. I think it was like 4 years ago. 4 years ago to today, and we see that that a lot of these projects, or a lot of these cryptocurrency coins that were around, like in the top 10, top 15 4 years ago, they're not around, right? Bitcoin is still on top. So, hey, it's going to be some stuff that you guys are looking at now. It's like, y'all going to the moon, and it ain't going to be here in 5 years. I'm just trying to let you know. But at any rate, so happy belated birthday to the Titanic. Happy birthday to the Pioneer. Happy birthday to my brother, Bitcoin. Okay. Okay. That's what we're going to do, man. What's going on with you? Thanks so much for joining. Morning to you. We got Berkeley Springs, West Virginia joining. St. Paul, Minnesota is in the hizzy. Thanks so much for joining as well. And I know we got some people that may be joining from some groups. I can't see your name and all that good stuff. So I wanted to start, guys, this morning as I'm trying to get my screen shown. If you're over here on Instagram land, you won't be able to see my screen, but I'll talk you through everything. You can always follow me on Facebook. And I think this might be streaming on Twitter. I'm not quite sure. If somebody go over to my Twitter and see if this thing is actually streaming on Twitter, that would be super dope. I mean, I just want to know if this thing is actually streaming on Twitter, or if somebody's in Twitter land and y'all are watching right now. Please let me know, because I really want to know whether this thing actually is streaming on Twitter. That would be like amazing. Okay, that would be like amazing. Okay, what's going on, Adai? How you doing? Thanks so much for joining. So I wanted to start by sharing with you guys some crypto moves. In the description of this video, or this broadcast, you are going to see some things that I participate in. Right now, this is free of charge, but obviously it's called Cryptonomics as well. So I share with you things that I do. And you could decide to do them as well. One of those things is, one of the first places I talk to people about starting as we, kind of move forward is a Coinbase account. Now, many of you guys have one. Some of you don't, right? But just in case you don't. Now, here's the thing. I'm not, I think it's a great place to start, but I also use it for utility. I use it for on-ramping. In other words, I use it to turn my fiat into crypto, and then I move it somewhere else. But I also use it for another reason. Because now Coinbase has a Coinbase debit card with a Visa logo. So now what am I doing? I'm just going to put y'all on game. I'm able to spend my crypto for my lifestyle, right? I'm able to buy my groceries. I'm able to get my real estate. I'm able to do stuff. Anything I can do with a Visa, I'm paying my gas bill. I'm paying the telephone bill, the internet bill with my crypto. Now I'm not using my Bitcoin, right? I'm not paying with Bitcoin. I'm paying with my stable coin. Okay. In case y'all don't know what that is. Now it's just basically something that's similar to $1. But here's the thing. You know how you get cash back with your or rewards with your Visa, or you get frequent flyer miles and all that good stuff? Well, my cash back comes in Bitcoin. Now, why is that valuable? Well, I mean, Bitcoin has grown more than 400% in the past year. So that $10 that I got, or $5 or $20, whatever come back, if it grow another 400%, just take that number. Well, that $10 turns to $40. This allows me to continue to spend ahead of inflation. Let me say that again for the people in the back. It allows me to spend ahead of inflation. Now it's still good to spend my depreciating cash, but why not turn my cash into capital or an appreciating capital, and then I spend I spend from my outflow, I spend from my profits, I spend from my increase, I spend from my overflow. Y'all might get me start preaching this morning. I was trying to go over something, but then somebody said, "Oh man, he preaching this morning," and they said, "Pass the plate, pass the collection plate." So I'm spending from my overflow instead of spending from my reserves. This is how you make sure you always have something in savings. This is how you can make sure that you can continue to increase over here while you're spending. How many guys want to be in a position where you're spending from your overflow? Let me say that again. How many guys want to be in a position where you're spending from your overflow? Well, one of the first things you got to do, you got to learn how to beat inflation, right? You're not beating inflation with your job. I mean, it's cool. You need to have some type of income coming in. That's one stream of income, but that job is not going to give you a 5%, 10% increase in pay every year. It's not going to happen, right? It's just not going to happen. You might get a dime. You might get it. If you're lucky, you'll get a quarter, okay? If you're lucky. If you're really lucky, they don't eliminate your job, okay? With some robots, if you're really lucky. I'm streaming on Twitter. Oh, Lord, I'm streaming on Twitter. Oh, my goodness. All right, fantastic. So in the comments, you'll see, in the description, you will see Coinbase, right? There'll be a link there, of course. You'll get a little thing. I'll get a little thing. That's how it works. It's called Cryptonomics. Everybody put in console Cryptonomics. See, when we learn how to work together, everybody get rich, right? And then the powers that be, the elite, they get mad because now the inmates start to run the asylum. See, here's the thing. Many of you guys call your job a plantation. Well, what happens when the inmates start to run the asylum? That's what began to happen, man. Another link that you'll see, right? Another link is called Vol. I'm just putting y'all on game this morning. Vol, what do I do there? Well, Vol, I take my crypto that I've accumulated, and I earn high interest on the return to lend my crypto out to this custody service, which is more profound than Coinbase. If you're going to level up, you level up to like a Vol, and then they go and do whatever they're going to do with it. They the bank, and then they say, hey, we getting 50% on what we're doing, so we're gonna break you off 10. So I'm actually getting 10, anywhere from 7% to 12% on my crypto that I just have sitting over in Vol versus sitting it over in Coinbase. That's why I said I move it. Here's the thing, everybody put kind of little stick and move. I want you to be like Muhammad Ali in these streets. I want you to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. You got to learn how to stick and move. Now, here's the reason why you take, I got to put my classes in there. Here's the reason why you take crypto one-on-one. Some of you guys don't even know how to move your crypto. Some of you guys are in spaces like a Robinhood that you can't move your crypto. Okay? So because anybody been putting you ain't sat no class, you ain't went nowhere and said, hey, let me learn what I don't know. So while you over here stuck on Robinhood, not getting an interest or a reward, what they call it, waiting on the price to go up, you're just hoping that the price go up. I'm circling you. You know what I'm saying? You still on lap number 1. I'm on lap number 4. You see what I'm saying? I'm making circles around you because you just simply don't know. So Vault is in the description below. Again, I'm getting 12% of my stable coin. Let's just say USDC, for example. I'm getting 12% over there, right? I'm getting 0.15 over on Coinbase. Here's why I said I might start with Coinbase, but I ain't staying with Coinbase. I got to stick and move. So that's Vault. I'm getting 6.7% on my Bitcoin that's just sitting over there. I ain't got it all sitting over there, but I got a little bit sitting over there getting that 6.7% reward. See what I'm saying? What you getting over on Coinbase? Nothing. What you getting over on Robinhood? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? What you getting over here on Webull? Nothing. You just waiting on the price to improve or to increase. Well, I get the price increase and I get the reward. Right? That's called eat your cake, get your icing with your cake. Okay? These things you just don't know. But I can't get y'all to come to class. Anyway, the third thing I have, what else I got listed on? BlockFi. Okay, BlockFi. Now, Vault and BlockFi are very similar. I use BlockFi to offset Vault. BlockFi would be different coins that I might get a higher rate. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be over here with BlockFi. And then also with BlockFi, once you kind of accumulate and build up your account, here's the thing. Here's the next gig. I'm able to leverage my crypto that I have on BlockFi, okay, to get a credit check free, no credit check loan to get capital to go do what I want to do with it. Whether that be start a business, whether that be accumulate more crypto. I mean, if you do that, you think of a way to do something that's going to actually make your money work for you. This is where we haven't gotten. We haven't gotten to a place where we understand, okay, there are ways to make my money go do the work, and I just got to find those ways. So I don't want you to go get no capital if you haven't figured out how that money's going to go work for you. Not just go get a sofa. I mean, now, if you use it to pay off some debt, I'm cool with that as well. Because, if you got some 19% interest credit cards, let's get that stuff paid off. I'm going to show y'all how to get out of debt, get rich, and build wealth with crypto. How about that? Hey, y'all like the sound of everybody putting guys, so get out of debt, get rich, build wealth. Now, why do I say get rich and build wealth? Because some of us, we still have a short-term mindset. We think it's the lottery. You know what I'm saying? When Shiba Inu blow up, we all getting excited because it's like lottery does. We never really seen nothing. I mean, it's like news. Like, wow, all my life, I've been working hard for the money. He worked hard for the money, but now I'm in a position where my money work hard for me. So I get it. We're excited about that. That's called getting rich. That's a step to building wealth. I want you to do both. I want you to get out of debt, get rich, and build wealth. How's that sound to you? Okay. So BlockFi, again, that's a space where I can get high interest rate of return. That's called being a lender, not a borrower. Right? You guys read that in the scriptures, right? And blessed shall you be in the city, blessed in the field. You shall be blessed, and you shall lend to many nations, and you shall not borrow. That's what the good book say. I don't know too many people living like that, but that's what the good book say. You shall be blessed, and you shall lend to many nations. So what am I doing? I'm lending to many crypto nations. I'm lending to Vault. I'm lending to BlockFi. I'm lending to many nations. Okay? And I'm giving you the same opportunity. That's going to be the link in the description below. You go check it out for yourself, right? And then also I'm able to actually, again, take a credit check, no credit check. So if I'm able to get money, capital, black folk, right? We be saying all the time, my problem is access to capital. My problem in my business is access to capital. Well, wait a second. I'm able to build my crypto account portfolio, and then I can leverage this asset to get access to capital with no credit check. Now credit ain't as important, is it? It's not the king anymore. Because we were using credit, saying credit is king because it gives us access to other people's money, right? After they check all our vitals. But now I get access to other people's money without you checking all that stuff because I got leverage. I have something to leverage. I have an asset. I got collateral. Everybody putting console leverage. So that's what BlockFi can do for you. Okay? If you smell what the rock is cooking, then the next thing I want to show security. So I just had a brother this morning, reach out. He said, man, because I was talking about something. I don't know what I was talking about, but he said, my Binance account, which Binance, I don't know about that. He over in Africa too, by the way. He said his Binance account got hacked and he lost all his crypto. Right? It tells me, need another level of security. You think I got my crypto sitting on all these exchanges? No. I'm concerned. Security is your number one priority. As I said yesterday, you put this account to build, protect, transfer. In order to have generational transfer, generational wealth, you first got to build the wealth, and then you got to learn how to protect it. I mean, don't you know that once you get a little bit of money, the thieves are coming? Don't you know that the criminals are coming? Don't you know somebody's trying to kill, steal, and destroy your inheritance? The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy your inheritance. It's up to you to protect it, right? So this is, if you don't click on no other link, okay? If you're in this crypto space, you go click on that link and make sure you get you something. If you get you a Ledger, I use a Ledger Nano. Let me tell you why I use Ledger Nano. Ledger Nano, it comes with this Ledger Nano X. It comes with an app called Ledger Live, and I'm gonna show you that one day. I'll just go through it for you one day, especially in our BBC group. It comes with a Ledger Live. So the Ledger Live is like a Coinbase type of app. It makes seeing everything that's in your device much easier. You can see you come with an app. It comes with an app for the PC and the phone. So I can click on my little phone PC and I can look at my assets. I can look how much I own. I can all that stuff, right? I can see all that stuff. So I like that functionality because I'm used to clicking an app on my phone and seeing my stuff. That's why I like Ledger over Trezor. Now, I don't know if Trezor has that same functionality, but Ledger gave me that functionality, and they gave me an affiliate referral code. So I'm going to talk about Ledger. Okay? I mean, just make it make sense, right? Just make it make sense, okay? So those are four, right? Four what I would call crypto moves for you. 4 crypto moves, right? Get started. Start to accumulate your interest, which is called compound interest. Warren Buffett said compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Warren Buffett said that once he learned about compound interest, this is what Warren Buffett said, the third richest man in the world, the wealthiest investor of our lifetime. He said, once I learned about compound interest, I knew I was going to be rich. He said, once I understood compound interest, I knew I was going to be rich. That's what Warren Buffett said. Now, Albert Einstein says about compound interest, those who understand it earn it. Those who don't, they pay it. So ask yourself, have you been paying compound interest with your credit card? Have you been paying compound interest with your auto loan? Have you been paying compound interest with your personal loans? That would basically say that you don't understand it. The power of compound interest to accelerate your portfolio. Again, that comes down, going back to the book. Why am I getting compound interest? Why do I have compound interest paying me? Because I'm a lender and not a borrower. See, I've been teaching financial literacy for a long time. I got the Bible, the greatest financial literacy book ever written, right? And I got other stuff. However you want me to come, I can come. Whatever it's going to take for you to get the message. Whatever I need to do to, it says, be like all men. I can switch it up. Okay, I can switch it up. So any questions about that? Now, of course, I got classes. I'll share all that at the end. Got classes. We got consultations. Right? Some of you guys like, man, you just shared a whole lot. I need to talk to you, brother. Well, yeah, my time ain't free. I had to tell a lady earlier today, so you know what? This is a 4-letter word, a cuss word to me that I got rid of. I got rid of, or I dismissed it from my vocabulary. The word free. The word free is killing our community. The word free, right, kills group economics, because it's basically when you start asking for stuff for free, you're basically saying, you know what? I don't really value, right? I don't really value the experience. I don't really value the knowledge. I don't really value the study. I don't really value your experience, right? I don't value it. I'm not willing to put $1 on it myself. Give it to me for free. And guess what happens? It's called karma. Then when you got something of value, everybody start asking you for that stuff for free. Everybody wants your cookies for free. They want your pie for free. They want your cake for free. And there's no circulation of in the economy, in our economy. There's no circulation. There's nothing wrong with bartering. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, here's what I got, here's what you got. Now let's exchange that. Everybody putting console exchange. But there must be an exchange. There must be an exchange. In every other facet of your life, there is an exchange. There must be an exchange. Now, when I was young, dumb, and I ain't have nothing, I was creeping on the come up. I used to give everything away for free. Homie, don't play that no more though. I'm a little more wiser. I'm a little older now. All right, I get it now. When they used to tell me all this, I get it now. There must be an exchange. Now, why do I say that to you? When you approach somebody or you want to get help in whatever facet, come with something, right? Come with something. Come with your skills, come with your knowledge, or come with your money, right? Now, so Sam, it's not wrong. I don't have a problem with somebody asking for a discount. I get it. Sometimes people want to get somewhere and they really don't have the capital right now. But that's where you start working on structuring the deal some type of way. I don't mind you asking for a discount. That don't mean I'm gonna honor it, but you don't mind nobody asking me. I'd rather you ask me for a discount than ask me for a 100% discount. Basically saying you don't value all the stuff that I went through to learn what I learned, what I know. Okay. All right. At any rate, so what else we talking about today? What's going on? So I am streaming live. If you on Twitter, if you're on Twitter right now, you're watching me. Go ahead and put something in the comment. I want to see if I can see it pop up. I wonder if that works too. Hey, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is Crypto in the Morning. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. I want to go through this thing with you guys here this morning as we're going to talk about UnitedMasters. Okay. Now, if you're getting something out of this morning, make sure you hit the like button, the share button, and the follow button, subscribe button, all that stuff. If you can tag somebody, say, hey, man, this brother talking about crypto. Y'all might want to tune in and listen. Y'all been asking all these questions and all that stuff as well. And also, let me get some, if you learn it, no, I ain't going to do that just yet. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Share my screen. When no one is around you, share your screen. Oh, okay, I got you. All right, so we're going over here to, nope, don't show notification. We're going over here to, yeah, that's right. This would be Black Enterprise. All right, cool. Black Enterprise. Make sure I don't miss nothing. Let me move this over here. You guys enjoying the show this morning? Crypto in the Morning. Did you see when we talking about exchange? That's something we talking about as well. A quick like is an exchange. A quick share is an exchange. A quick tag is an exchange. That's an exchange. That's you saying, you know what? I'm getting value out of what this brother's talking about. And because I'm getting value, I am willing to do something. I'm willing to do something. You guys can see this on the screen if it's fine for you. If it's big enough, let me know. If I need to make it bigger, let me know. And for those that's over Instagram, don't worry, I'm gonna read it out. You just don't want to see the picture. That's okay. You just see me talking. I'm just adjusting, just making sure we good. I'm at 150%, going to assume we good here. All right, man. What's going on? Jay Miles must provide value to mentor. Yeah, when a student is ready, the teacher will appear. My guruji. Guruji. I guess that's a teacher. Oh, we got somebody's gonna be teach. My guruji. I gotta look that up. Tell me what that means. Says when you don't charge for your knowledge or service, you're making someone a karmic thief. Oh wow. Y'all gonna learn today. Can I get some pineapples in the chat, please? I knew wisdom was gonna show up this morning. I mean, my goodness, that's wisdom right there. All right, so who you see on the screen, guys? Now, this is interesting. Here's a black man named Steve Stout. All right, Steve Stout. Now, some people don't like Stout for some reason. I don't know. I don't be concerned myself with those that want to find fault in a man for his past transgressions, quite possibly. I'm not quite sure. Let's talk about what he's doing. So this is Steve Stout. Okay, Steve Stout. Look him up. Steve, S-T-E-V-E, Stout, S-T-O-U-T. UnitedMasters is the company that he runs. It just announced a new strategic partnership with the leader in the building and growing crypto economy, Coinbase. So obviously I talked about Coinbase earlier. All right, here's UnitedMasters, a black-owned company that's partnering with Coinbase. Okay. All right. Now we know what Coinbase is. Coinbase is a crypto company. So why would Steve from UnitedMasters be partnering with Coinbase? All right. That is a little small, huh? Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. I hate, sometimes, I try to come over here to these black-run organizations. They got all these pop-ups. Everything's small. I mean, my goodness, I don't know what to do about. I'm gonna have to talk to them. I'm gonna have to send an email to. I'm gonna make it 200%. I'm gonna have to send an email to Black Enterprise. See if we make that bigger. All right, anyway, this new partnership gives UnitedMasters, a black-owned company, the opportunity to provide independent artists the ability to be paid in cryptocurrency through Coinbase's new payroll product. So Coinbase has a payroll product. Okay. Coinbase, let me say it again. All right. Coinbase, which is a crypto company, crypto service company, has a payroll product. That right there should all make your mouth drop. Now, we know, or some of us know, that there's been a slew of people that's been saying recently, like, pay me in crypto, right? Everybody putting also pay me in Bitcoin. So we had somebody like one of the first, African Americans or Black-oriented Africans was Russell Okung. He's a lineman, I believe, for the Seattle Seahawks or Carolina Panthers or somebody like that. He's a top offensive lineman in NFL. And I believe 2 years ago, he asked them to pay him in Bitcoin. And they honored that. And we know where Bitcoin is today. 2 years ago, it was probably in the 20s. Right now, it's in the 60s. So you see how he not only did he get paid millions, but those millions that he got paid has actually increased in value or appreciated. So it's like saying, pay me in real estate. Okay, pay me in real estate, and then the real estate increases in value, and your net worth increases in value. Okay, pay me in Bitcoin. So it seems like Coinbase said, well, people are starting to ask to be paid in Bitcoin. We need to introduce these payroll products, right? Where you can probably get you can get your direct deposit in Bitcoin or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, the new partnership gives UnitedMasters the opportunity to provide independent artists the ability to be paid in cryptocurrency through Coinbase's new payroll product. Now, how many of you guys would consider or think about saying, if your company, whoever you work for, said, you know what, we now have an option where you can be paid in Bitcoin, how many guys would say, sign me up? If that's you put in the console, sign me up. If your employer offered this at your place at your job, would you say, sign me up? What is going on here? See, that's what I'm saying. I did not click on that. Oh Lord, sign me up. So just give me a second, guys. See all these pop-ups on. Okay, let's go back. All right, cool. All right, so working with Coinbase to give independent artists the ability to be paid in crypto is a natural next step for us, using technology to ensure that economics of the music business favor the creators behind it. So this is Steve Stout talking, Stoute. He said, working with this crypto service company to give independent artists the ability to be paid in crypto is a natural next step. So now we're talking about evolution, right? How many guys believe or feel that getting paid in crypto, which can appreciate in value, versus getting paid in a dollar, which goes down in value, right? As you may know by now, right? You start looking at the pump, you start looking at your food prices, gas prices, housing prices. They go up, your dollar stays the same. So every day your dollar is losing buying power. How many guys will say, you know what, I get that now, and they're over here getting paid in crypto, which actually has increased in value to keep up or to beat this thing we call inflation? Is that making any sense to anybody? Now, he said using the technology to ensure the economics. So now we're talking about these exchanges of money, these exchanges. The economics is cash flow, the exchange of capital, the movement, the buying and selling. That's economics of the music business. And it says favors the creators behind it. And how many of you guys know that our artists, all right, all our rappers, all our singers, all of our artists who do draw, and this is the music industry, but this is different for any industry. How many guys know they've been getting pimped? Let's be honest. They've been getting pimped by the music record labels who say, you know what? Since we're the ones that's marketing your business, we're putting your music, we're putting the music out. We're making you a star. We capturing all the profit. You eating our pennies while you out there doing 50-day tours and you doing all this stuff to just try to get a dime. They getting a dollar. You getting a dime for every dollar that they get. How many guys have heard the stories? I mean, you guys heard TLC. You guys heard whoever else, and you heard what Master P said. Master P said, "Homie, don't play that. I go out here and I push my own stuff." Okay, that's what Master P did. That's why I can respect the Master P back in the 90s or whatever that was. He said, I'm just gonna keep pushing out of my trunk and we're gonna build our own label. Everybody put guys on Master P. We're gonna put some respect on Master P name here today. Okay, Miss Master P. Okay, make it say Master P. We put some respect on your name. And now Master P say, you know what? I don't even do music no more. I don't want to be known for music no more. I'm just a bona fide businessman. I just do business. Y'all still talking about music. That's what Master P said. Master P is his son on. Master P should his son know the game. Huh? Make it say So as the financial sector continues to evolve and innovate, we're committed to putting our artists in the best position to benefit from these changes, said the CEO, the Black, Mr. Steve. Now, good old enterprise. It be tripping sometimes. Come on. Oh Lord, okay, here we go. Lord Jesus. We gotta do something. We really gonna have to do something. I used to think it was my internet. It really ain't. It's really, they got all this stuff that pops up, all the stuff that happens on their site, and it just slows everything up. I don't think they know it. I don't think they know it. What's going on? Simba, who got the keys to my Bimba? All right, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Yeah, this thing is really slowing us up. All right, let's see here. All right, 1 second. Let me try something else, guys, because this is just really just slowing everything up. The artists also have the option to take further advantage of Coinbase's full set of products form of cryptocurrency. Coinbase also wants to make it easy for every company to pay its employees in crypto. Stout discussed the UnitedMasters Coinbase partnership when he NBC Squawk Box to talk about the news and how it benefits artists involved in his company. So, let's see here. Be able to participate in crypto stuff like spending, earning, trading, borrowing, all that stuff that you can do with your crypto. So it puts you in a position to not only get paid in crypto, may not only get quite possibly appreciate with crypto, but now you can start doing some other stuff with this crypto as well if you choose to do so. Now, I don't know about you, but I think this is pretty smart. I think this is pretty smart. And I'm just stuck over here on my screen. I'm not quite sure whether this thing is doing something or not. Oh my goodness. Lord Jesus, this is bananas. Give me a second, guys. I'm just really just trying to. I'm gonna be forced to hook up this other because this thing just hit. It's just giving me the. It's just giving me the thinking sign. Now it's not even responding. Oh Jesus. Anyway, let's talk over here on my Instagram land. So I see why. I got a video that just pops up and it's doing its own thing. Oh Lord, let me just get rid of this. This is just not going to work. So let's just have a convo about this stuff because this is not going to work. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, starting when I close the site down. I mean, my goodness, Black Enterprise. Oh Lord Jesus. Anyway, so TD Money over here, Instagram said it makes perfect sense, right? It makes perfect sense, right? It makes perfect sense. And I was talking to, I don't know who I was talking to, but anyway, he had I was talking to a young buck. He brought up Akon and what he's doing over in Senegal, creating his electric city that's going to be fueled by cryptocurrency. That's pretty dope too. So let me just bring my screen on back over here. Let me get rid of this Black Enterprise article, which is slowing the thing up. I mean, my goodness. Can you exit right now? So what do you guys think about that? For those that's still hearing me while we're waiting on, it's taking up all my little cachet on my remind me, guys. Remind me, no more Black Enterprise. I can't do that. I want to support my people, but if it's gonna do all of that while I'm just trying to just scroll through an article, I can't. I just go over here to some other thing and it ain't gonna have all this stuff. Just too much stuff. All right, let me click out of that. Okay, I'm almost back. Beautiful people. Almost back. All right. Now, so Steve Stout, right, says, you know what? We need to be forward thinking. So let's connect with this crypto company that's offering these crypto payroll products in order to empower our artists. Also, I would say also to increase their wealth, also to give them power back, because that's the shift that's taking place where where power is coming back to the people financially. For those who understand it, everybody put in console, power to the people. Power is coming back to the people financially, right? Through the use, the aid of what we call, just call it crypto to give you a whole moniker, but it's really the power that the technology, the blockchain technology. Power is coming back to the people, right? I know I was stuck for a minute, guys, so I appreciate you hanging in there. And what we're doing here, we're doing this. Yeah, let's just claim that as well. All right. So this is a black man who's saying, you know what? Let's move the culture forward, right? Let's move the culture forward. Let's move the culture. In this particular case, this sector, which is music, let's move our music culture. Let's move all of our hip hop artists. Let's move all our R&B singers. Let's move our culture to crypto. Now, here's the thing, especially to my people. Listen. To me, it just makes sense, right? Because how many guys have actually felt like or feel like, although slavery has ended, you still feel enslaved financially, right? You still feel enslaved financially. So sometimes, or in life, what I've learned, in my life, because I wasn't physically enchained, but I was financially enchained and I was mentally enchained. But here's what I learned in life. In order to truly be free, you got to free yourself. Everybody put on free yourself. And what I'm saying now, as a certified financial educator, I think one of the best ways to free your finances is to get into crypto. I found it to be financially, I found it to be liberating. Okay. And some of the stuff I shared with you earlier, I can get credit, no credit check loans. I can get capital. You know what I'm saying? I can spend the same way, but but now I'm earning an asset that can increase in value. I've shared some of this stuff with you. You got to free yourself. Now, here's the thing. I know it can be difficult because to free yourself means that you're going to have to fight. It's Frederick Douglass said, where there is no struggle, there is no progress. So to free yourself, you're going to have to fight. Now, you know who you got to fight? It ain't the white man. No, it ain't the government. It ain't Trump. It ain't Biden. It ain't Dr. Fauci. Them ain't the people you got to fight. Who you got to fight? Let me tell you who you got to fight. You got to fight your old self. You got to fight your old self because your old self has been conditioned to society. Your old self is going to tell you it ain't going to work. Your old self is filled with fear. That's why the good book tells you to be born again. You got to die to self and be born again. You're basically dying to your fears. You have to die to self. You have to fight your old self. Here's what old self says. New self says this. New self says, I'm going to try. Old self says, why? New self says, I'm interested. Old self says, why? New self says, this could be an opportunity. Old self says, you've tried everything under the sun. Who you're fighting is your old self. Your old self is holding you back. You ever notice that sometimes you realize a new thing come around, whatever that is for you, new opportunity, right? Whatever it is in business and life and relationships, and you start moving forward, you take 2 steps forward, but then you take 15 steps back. That's your old self pulling you back, saying, I want you to remain how you are because how you are is comfortable for me. Not comfortable for your future, comfortable for your past and your present. Is that making any sense to anybody? So anytime that you're going to take a step into the unknown, I don't care what way, that fear is going to creep in. Now, here's what I learned. Here's why reading books helps with that. Here's why, studying the Bible, whatever it is that you read helps, right? In a good book that I read called The Greatest Salesman in the World, I thought when I read that book it was going to be about sales because I was in sales at the time. And I was like, okay, well, I want to be the greatest salesman. I need to learn. I need to read this book and become the greatest salesman. It wasn't about that. He was talking about Jesus being the greatest salesman. Now, I'm not talking about Jesus to be religious. I want to share with you what he said. It was a little piece in there that said that if my will is strong enough, if my will, right, my faith is strong enough, my fears will never overtake me. If my faith or my will is strong enough, my fears will never overtake me. Now, I've been talking about crypto since 2017. I built a 6-figure crypto account working on $500,000, $250,000 next. is my next stop, right? Money at this point right now is a game to me. It's just a yardstick, right? It's a game. But in order to get there, I had to be willing to do what no one else was willing to do in a time when no one else was willing to do it. I couldn't wait until it became popular for everybody else. This is how you lose money, by the way, right? You start chasing something like a SHIB after it becomes popular to everybody else, and then you go buy it when it's 87 cents or whatever it is, and then it drops to 62, right? Because that's called a fear of missing out. You're going to chase something that's become popular to everybody else when everybody else was in it when it was unpopular. See, I was in Bitcoin when it was unpopular. I was willing to do something that the rest of society wasn't even talking about at the time. And there's 13,000 cryptos in the world, so it's still a whole bunch that ain't popular. It's a whole bunch that ain't popping, that's finna be popping. Okay? That make any sense to anybody? But you're fighting, you gotta fight, you gotta beat your old self. If you can beat your old self, you'll win. Everybody put that in the comments below. If I can beat my old self, whoever your old self is, if your old self is broke, busted, and disgusted, you can beat that. If your old self is filled with doubt and worry, you can beat that. You can do it. You absolutely can. You got to want to do it. You got to want to do it. All right. So I've shared with you guys a couple of crypto moves, right? I got links in there, right? We got some links in there. You got your Coinbase link. You got your BlockFi link. You got your Vault link. You got your Ledger link and all that good stuff. All right. I also share with you guys what we offer, right? Some other things that we offer. If you want to go down the rabbit hole of crypto land, you saying, hey man, if you did it, then I can do it. If somebody did it, then I know it's possible. And if it's possible for them, it's also possible for me. You might need some help though. All right, you're not gonna be able to do it by yourself. I didn't do it by myself. You're not gonna be able to do it by yourself. Well, here's where you can get some help, right? So here's some things that I offer. Number one, I offer some crypto classes, right? These are on-demand classes that you can take if you want to take. You got some basically beginner classes. Again, Crypto 101, Crypto 102. We did Crypto 103. Now here's the thing: when we did Crypto 101, man, we had a packed out crowd. We had to do 2 classes of Crypto 101 because although we had 100 people max that could join that class, we had over about 200 people that wanted to join. So we had to do 2 sessions of Crypto 101. That's the basics, right? How to maneuver, how to move. When we got to Crypto 102, when I started talking about how you can make your crypto work for you and how you can kind of look at some charts and read charts and stuff like that, and we start getting into the technicals of stuff, how many of you guys know it dropped off? They went to class 101. When we got to class 102, we went from 200 people down to about 75 people. Then we got to Crypto 103 when we started talking about security, how to secure your crypto and all that good stuff. How many of you guys know that we dropped down from 75 people to about 20 people? So notice as we go further along down the rabbit hole of information, we're going to lose more people because everybody doesn't have the same mentality. We all got things that happen in life. Some of us just want to get the intro info. And some of us say, hey man, that tastes so nice. I want to go as far as I can with this thing. Up to you. Now, what we got coming up? We're working on a class right now that's going to teach you how to create your first NFT. Now, here's the thing. Everybody putting comments on NFT. I love NFTs. I mean, I'm making some money. That's cool. But here's the thing that I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing enough of us that's actually making the NFTs. We're getting into the game and we're buying other people's stuff. That's cool. But what happens when you are the one that's the creator of the stuff? And we got some pretty dope people. We got dope artists. We got dope musicians and all that stuff. So I said, well, in order for us to solve this problem, because I think it's a problem. And, whenever I see a problem, I go to solve. I said, well, in order for us to solve this problem, we got to teach the people what they don't know. Everybody putting comments on teach. We got to teach the people what they're not doing it because they simply don't know. Now, when we offer the class and then they choose not to come to the class, that's on them. But if we're not offering the class, we can't complain about what people don't know. That's foolish. That's insane. You can't be mad at somebody that don't know. But at least if you offer to them and say, hey, I'll teach you. And then if you don't come to class, that's on you. But then we can say what? Then we can say what? We did our job. Then the good Lord will say, well done, thy good and faithful servant. You did what you were supposed to do. You did the teaching. You did the sowing. Now, if they don't come, that's on them. Ain't on you now. But if you didn't offer the class, that'll be on you. Okay? I know how my father speak to me. So that's going to be probably next Saturday. We still getting the logistics together. I'll be popping that out soon and give you guys a link and all that good stuff, okay? But then that puts you in a position of ownership, puts you in a position of creation, puts you at the front of the bus. And if you make some dope stuff, let me tell you something. I mean, you'll be amazed how much money is out here for your art. You'll be amazed how much money is out here for your music. You'll be amazed how much money is out here for your class. You will be amazed how much money is out here for your book or your ebook. You will be amazed how much money is out here for your recipe. You'll be amazed. Now, there's a poem that said this. It says this. It says, we bargain with life for a penny or pay you no more. I'm tired of black folk bargaining with life for a penny. Your stuff is worth more than what you sell it for. What you bring to the table is worth more than what you sell it for. The only reason why you sell it for that cheap is because your mind hasn't seen. Now, but the ears have not heard, eyes have not seen. Oh, well, y'all gonna get me going. All right, so that's gonna be coming up in 2 weeks. By next Saturday, something like that. I'm trying to work with. I'm working with 2 other people putting this project together, trying to drop it out real fast, so that we can go ahead and teach you guys how to create your first NFT, and then you'll be off to the races. You'll be out here in crypto land competing. What else we got going on? So that's the classes. All right. Some of you guys may say, okay, I'm past some of this stuff. I'm past the intro stuff. I just really need some strategy. I need a plan. I really need to sit down and put together a plan on how I'm going to attack the market, or how I'm going to get to 6 figures, if that's what you want to do, or whatever your goal is. Well, that's called a consultation. You might just say, man, I just need to sit down one-on-one with the great one, okay? Because I need to smell what the rock is cooking. Well, if you want to sit one-on-one with the rock, right, that's called a consultation. All right, so you can schedule a consultation. Inbox me. We'll talk about what you're looking to accomplish. We'll set up an appointment. You pay, and then we will meet. It's just that simple. I can meet you virtually. It don't matter where you are, all over the world. People hit me up from China, Japan, Africa. It don't matter. Okay? As long as they can speak English. Okay? Because I don't speak no other language. I mean, I speak Ebonics. You speak Ebonics, we can talk. Okay? If not, I'll figure something else out. I'll put up on Google. I'll just type everything and we'll do a translate. I'll figure it out. The other thing we have is the Black Billionaires Club. So that's our crypto club. So if you're saying, you know what, I'm tired of trying to figure this all out by myself and I want to roll with a crew, I want to get with a squad. And you say you realize when you start going deeper into this space that you need as many eyes as possible on stuff. I don't catch everything. People in the group might put something there. Oh, you check this out. Oh, I found this. Oh, this. Everybody look. I'm trying to assemble an army of get rich, an army of build wealth people. And so I believe you might want to get around like-minded people who are trying to get out of debt, get rich, and build wealth. I didn't find that too much when I went to the church. I didn't find that too much when I went to school. I didn't find too many people who were saying, you know what, I'm serious about getting out of debt, getting rich, and building wealth. And we just happen to have a vehicle that's available to us now that can help you accelerate that thing. Everybody put console accelerate. We now have a vehicle available to us that can help us to accelerate. It's not the only vehicle. You don't think that we're going to be talking about real estate? You don't think we're going to be talking about acquiring other assets? You don't think that? Yes, we will. You don't think we're going to talk about how to protect this stuff? You don't think we're going to make sure you get connected to lawyers and accountants and tax people and all that good stuff? You don't think that? We're not doing it just to get rich. Again, the last part, build wealth. That's the Black Billionaires Club. You can find that at the store. Now, on the link. Now, here's the other thing we're doing at the Black Billionaires Club. It's called Group Cryptonomics or Group Economics. We now have a store. We have a mall where members are able to actually put their stores and the stuff that they do, services and products in the mall. So when people like you go to the website, you'll see the mall and you'll see our members' stuff. And I don't even get paid for that. You know why? Because I want y'all businesses to thrive. It ain't about the money for me. We got We got a BBC University coming. What's that? Where members who now offer classes and books and all that stuff, their stuff is going to be right there. So when people like you go to our website, you go to BBC University, you'll see all the members' stuff. It's called Group Economics. Not too many people thinking like this. What's coming next? We're going to have a BBC NFT marketplace. Well, all of the members are going to be able to display their collections. So when people like you go to our website, you go to the NFT marketplace, you'll be able to see what our members own. And you might want to buy, might not, but you'll be able to see all the stuff that we're collecting. Might give you a hint, an idea. And then you might say, well, shoot, I want my business to be on this site. Shoot, I want my collection to be on this site. Well, that's called join the club. Everybody put on join the club. So go to theblackbillionairesclub.com. And I'll tell you, it ain't going to be as cheap as it is for very long. I don't anticipate it'll be at this price through as we move into 2022. Right? If you bargain with life for a penny, it'll pay you no more. I'm done bargaining with life for 0. I'm done bargaining with life for 10. No, I'm bargaining with life for billions. Matter of fact, crypto is going to create some of our first trillionaires. We was in millionaires a decade ago, and then we got then we got to billionaires, and we're gonna get to trillionaires. Why? Everything is increasing, which also means the value of the people who own the stuff is going to increase as well. We're just seeing an increase on at the pump. We're just seeing an increase in what we spend. We're not seeing an increase in our wealth because we ain't built none. I want to help you get your wealth snowball going. I want you to wake up. I want you to realize in a 30-day period, you look in your account, you look at your portfolio, and you see that your money, right, that went out and made you $20,000. Now, this is big for some people because you know what I realized? Right? I remember when I was broke. I remember when I ain't have $500 on my name, and I decided right then this was not going to be my life. I made a decision, and I got serious. Everybody putting guys on get serious. I want you to get serious. I want you to get serious. I got serious. And then I realized my community, if I look across the canvas of my community, most of my community does not even have $10,000 in savings. They've never even seen 5 figures. Cumulatively, I can't even say the word. Together, when they look at their checking account, savings account, put it together, they have not even seen 10 grand. Now they might have access to 10 grand when it comes to being able to leverage their credit cards. They $20,000, $30,000, $100,000 in debt. They seen them type of figures, but I'm talking about seeing figures in your account that you own. They're my money that I don't owe nobody else. And I realized that, damn, now that I think about it, because I was doing some thinking, most of the people in my community have not even seen 5 figures. And I'm sitting here looking at 6 figures. Not in earning and ownership. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Not in earning. I know quite a few people who earn, 5 figures, 6 figures as far as what somebody else going to pay them. I'm not talking about what you earn. I'm talking about what you own. That making any sense to anybody? This next level financial literacy. I put the milk. I stopped feeding y'all milk. The milk is, we done with the milk at this point. We eating on steak. Okay? So that's an opportunity as well. Now I probably missed some other opportunities, guys, because we be offering a whole bunch of stuff. I can't remember it all. But hopefully you've gotten value out of what we share here today. Steve Stout. I'm putting some respect on him because he is thinking ahead. He is forward thinking. And that's the only direction we can go is forward. So I appreciate what he's doing and bringing our artists into the space and giving them access to crypto, access to what I consider to be life-changing wealth opportunities, giving them control, giving them ownership, taking the power out of the big publishing companies, the Sonys and the whatever else is out there, and giving it back to the people who actually create, giving it back to the real stars. The creator of said thing is the real star of said thing, but the creator typically isn't the best business person. The creator typically isn't the best marketer. The creator is not. That's what happened with McDonald's. McDonald's made a good burger before it was McDonald's. They made a good burger. But Ray Kroc came in and said, y'all got a good burger, but y'all don't know how to market this burger. Y'all got an excellent menu, but y'all don't know how to make this thing expand. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they should get paid for that as well. But we in 2020. I mean, we heading into 2022 now at this point. I mean, we getting into 2022. I think it's about time. I think we understand that we can learn what we don't know. I believe at this point in time, we know that self-education is can lead to a fortune, while formal education just leads you to broke, busted, and disgusted, paycheck to paycheck. I think we at that point. I think we're at the point where we understand that fortune favors the brave. Fortune favors the bold. Good fortune as far as things that happen in your life. Good fortune as far as things that happen in your wallet. Favors the bold. I was bold. Now I done lost some money. I done took my losses. I done took my L's. I got hit with the Bit Connect. I got hit with the Omni and all that stuff. I took my L's, but guess what? I got hit with the Tesla water. I got hit with all that stuff along the way. But guess what? I kept going. I ain't let it stop me. Okay, I won't do that again. Keep on. Keep moving. Keep going forward. If you got somebody today, man, you feel like, hey, man, if you learned anything, or if you've been inspired, or whatever the case may be, let me get some pineapples in the chat. Right? Kevin Hart said, man, you're going to learn today. Pineapples. We get some pineapples in the chat. If you learned anything today, you took anything from today. Now, I can't promise I'm going to do this every morning, guys. I'm going to do it when I can do it. But I am planning to do crypto in the morning as much as I can. Sometimes there ain't nothing to talk about. Sometimes it be boring. There don't be nothing in the news. So if I ain't got nothing to share, I ain't going to just get up and just be, lack of energy. But I'll try. When I feel led to do it, I'll be coming on at 7 o'clock in the morning, typically Monday through Friday, right? Typically Monday through Friday, but not all the time. On Wednesday, Thursday, I typically will stream on Twitter, in my Twitter space in the evening. So you want to follow us on Twitter, ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Int. There we, I think Wednesday we're going to be talking about crypto and Forex, I believe. And we're going to be talking about a specific project and bringing another All Things Algo on Thursday. For the BBC members, Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. That's why I stream directly to our members. We're going through a series right now called Starting from Scratch. I'm basically walking you through step by step what I would do starting today to build a six-figure crypto account. I'm just retracing my steps and modifying some stuff for the current environment. And I'm going to walk you through step by step. It may take 52 weeks. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm going to use step by step. Now, last year, what I did, I gave the whole plan out in one video. And I learned from that, right? Everybody can't eat as much. It's not as palatable when you give it all at once. So then I said, okay, this year, I'm just going to do one video per step. I don't even know how many steps it is because it's off the top of my head. It's something I've experienced. I didn't write this stuff down. I just like, okay, what would I do next? That's how when I start the video, guys, when I start the stream, I'm just thinking, here's what we did last. What would I do next? And I'm going to share that with you. And then the next episode, here's what we did last. Here's what I would do next. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? So if it's 30 weeks, 52 weeks, whatever it is, I'm just going to basically just walk y'all through what I would do to build a six-figure crypto account starting from scratch. So everybody put a console start from scratch. All right? All right, my boy. Hey, Credits King Steve, he gonna be chopping up with us as well. Be bringing him on. We're gonna have to get him on Twitter Space to talk to us about credit, leveraging other people's, because we can leverage other people's stuff as well. So we're definitely gonna get him on to talk to us about stuff we need to know about credit, so we can move forward in that arena as well. I want you to get your credit. I want your credit to be awesome. I want you to get, I want you to be debt free as much as possible. I want you to get rich. I want you to build wealth. I mean, I don't know what you want for yourself, but that's what I want for my brothers and sisters. Because if we fix the money problem, it seems like a lot of other stuff gonna fit. We're gonna have longer marriages, fix the money problem. Right. We're gonna be able to send our kids to the best schools or best HBCUs that's out there, or we're gonna be able to, be able to donate to keep our HBCUs. Fix the money problem. We're gonna be able to make sure we don't have no food deserts in our communities. Fix the money problem. We're gonna be, I think our life in this world, in this society, will be so much better if we fix the money problem. Okay. Around me, boy, ERGJ. This is Crypto in the Morning. And I hope you guys got something out of it, man. I believe, again, that we are in the beginning phases of the greatest transfer of wealth in our lifetime. The good book said that the wealth of the riches will be laid up or stored up for the just. But here's what I learned. The just won't go get it. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Till next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ hits the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.